Charlie, perhaps you can tell us from your experience what a business can expect to get from the competition.
So, firstly, thank you very much for anyone who's been involved in the competition, because the competition to us when we won the UK leg and then were involved over in Munich was actually fundamental in the growth of our business. And although this is being recorded live, I'm sure the customer I'm about to talk about won't mind, but we had actually spent about 6 months trying to contact a certain individual in a certain company. Myself had emailed, my co-founder over there, Peter, had emailed. I think he even sent a hamper of his handmade cookies, and we really didn't hear anything back at all. And we still are a young company, but we were much younger then, and we were finding it very, very hard to get our small name in front of some of the bigger companies that we wanted to get in front of. And as a result of winning the UK leg, we actually got written up in The Guardian by Charles Arthur. And one day we get a phone call from this customer who we'd been trying to get hold of for 6 months, going, I've never heard of you guys, but this is exactly the idea we've been looking for about a year. So amazingly, we bit our tongues and we walked in and said, oh, don't worry about it, don't check your spam folder, because you're going to find all the emails that I've already sent to you. But it really was fundamental in the growth of our business. They're one of our largest clients today, and it really has been great. So thank you ever so much to everyone who's been involved. We really are, as a business, and Peter and I are eternally grateful for it all. In terms of what companies should expect, hopefully the same sort of awareness that we got as a smaller business in a bigger world. Sometimes it's very hard when you're a very small company. You're trying to build a product, you're trying to get sales, you're trying to get investment, you're trying to establish a business, you're trying to find an office, trying to do lots of stuff. The competition can make a lot of that a lot easier, as we certainly found as a business. In terms of sort of the original question about what to expect what ideas, I'm fascinated, as we all are, by the space industry. And sometimes it has so much data, and the big data that was being discussed, is sometimes there's the capacity to go a bit too far and overcomplicate things. And sometimes I just really like the really simple ideas that have come from an awful lot of understanding about very complex issues. There's a quote, I think I'm going to get it wrong, and Peter will try and correct me, with simplicity is just complexity resolved. So it's not just how impressive something is, but just what it actually derives its value to the individual that is ultimately going to pay the money for it. So whether that's someone's end user, whether it's a company that's going to resell the product, there has to be an inherent usefulness in what it does, but also a direct path to commercialization. I'm completely obsessed with raising invoices. I think it's a very nice thing to do. And sending them out, sometimes not receiving them. But when this is a very important thing to me, it's actually not just saying this is a great idea, how impressive it is, we've done all this with lots of data. It's actually saying, I've taken a look at this, I've developed something very new and interesting, and I think that I can commercialize this very quickly. And competitions like this have been exceptionally helpful to us to take a simple idea that we had and actually drive it into the market. So yeah, just another big thanks, and I really look forward to the entries coming in this year. Thank you.